Recording.
Hey, welcome back to FSI MMA Preview Show. I am G and my co-host Lou. We're going to break down UFC Vegas 36, Till versus Brunson. We're just gonna get right into the fights. Um, First fight is gonna be Jonathan Martinez versus Marcio Rojo. Martinez is a minus 154. Rojo comes in at plus 147. Both guys pretty much strikers. Martinez comes in at a 13-4 record. Rojo comes in at 16-7. Martinez has 7 KOs, 2 subs, and has lost by 1 by KO. Rojo comes in at a 16-7 with 8 KOs, 6 subs, with 7 losses, 1 KO, 4 sub losses. Martinez's last match was against Davey Grant, which he lost, which I lost a lot of money on that fight because I had picked him. He got knocked out in the second round. Before that, he beat Thomas Almeida, and he also has he beat Frank Saenz with a TKO in the third round. Marcio Rojo's last fight was against Charles Jardine. He lost that by KO in the third round. That was his debut. Then he was in Combate 45 against Victor Hugo, and he beat him in the first round with punches. I am on my part here. I think I'm gonna go with Jonathan Martinez again. I know he lost me money last time, but he's a strong kid. I don't know what happened to him last time with that fight. He just wasn't there. Got KO'd, but he's very active. He's trying to do what he can. He has some power. He goes to the ground, but yeah, I'm gonna take him. Go ahead, Luke.
You think he's ready?
I think he's ready.
After that knockout,
I think he's ready.
Davey Grant just like left, right, left, and knocked him out. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's ready.
I think
I
he's
hope
ready.
so. I mean, he seems to be a really good fighter. He's got some great inside leg kicks there that he likes to throw. He's a really good striker. But Marcelo Rojo is a real good striker too. He didn't look that. I mean, Charles Jardine was piecing him up towards the end though. He couldn't stand. He couldn't stand with him, so he was piecing him up towards the end. I don't know if I mean this is gonna be a good fight. It's a good opener. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm gonna stick with Jonathan Martinez. He's gonna come back. I think he's gonna come back from the knockout stronger than ever. I mean, he's a really good fighter. So yeah, I agree with you.
All right, sounds good.
Put that in there. Oh, just
Yeah.
by the way, last week I was 8-4. 8-4 last week. As a matter of fact, well, a little bit later on, we're gonna go. I want to go over the disagreements that I won against you, like Sam Alvey. Yes.
I want to see the proof. Sam Alvey got robbed.
No, he didn't.
Sam Alvey got robbed. He got robbed.
There's no way he didn't get
Yep,
robbed.
he got fucking robbed.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna eat my hat because hey, Mercier came through. He came through, man.
But
He came through. I eat my hat, man.
Alvey got robbed. Hold on. Let me see something real quick before we go to the next because hold on, let me see. What was it?
Man. Let's get a piece of the pie, man. Come on.
Where was this fight at? Okay, all right. So by judge's decision, so you think Toomer won the whole match completely?
I don't think that they should have taken 2 points. I mean, listen, he should give him, he did give him a strong warning. But two points back to back like that.
But he kept on doing the same thing. He kept on poking him in the eye. Dude, he should have been disqualified. should have been disqualified.
That's why you never leave it in the judge's hands.
Okay, exactly. And it went to a split decision. Split.
You don't
Split.
leave it in the judge's hands.
It
Let's
doesn't
go.
matter.
Gotta do
Split
better than that.
decision. And for me, Alvey got robbed. Toomer, since he was so much of a favorite, landed 69 punches. Sam Alvey landed 68.
Well, there you
One
go.
punch difference.
One punch difference made the difference.
One, no,
Put
because
a W in his column.
yeah, and a lot of eye pokes. A lot of eye pokes. So that is this thing.
That's-
And I want to see the proof. Where's the proof of disagreements? You got the proof?
I got them all written down here.
All right, and
Go
show
over
the
them.
proof. Show the proof.
We could definitely. I wish I knew how to do it. I would.
Ah,
I wish I would, man. I show it, man.
gotta show the
it.
proof.
I'm 8-4 for last week.
Well, you gotta show the proof. Let me see the proof.
Yeah, I got it in my notes.
Your nose don't mean nothing if you can't show it.
I don't know how to do it, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm not an expert at this. One day I will be.
All right,
To show you guys.
all right. So you should write them down on a piece of paper. All right, so let's go to the next match. Next match is Dochula
Docha
Chala. Lambula, what he said, and Mark Andre Baratas. The Chula comes in at a plus 152. Mark Andres comes in at a minus 155. The Chula comes in as a striker wrestler. Mark Andres comes in as a striker pretty much. The Chula comes in at 11-2 record with 11 wins, 5 by KO and 1 by sub. Losses, he got 2 losses, 1 by KO and 1 by sub. Mark Andre comes in at a 12-4 with 9 KO wins, and his losses come all by decision. The Lucha's last fight was against Marcus Perez, lost that by decision in the 3rd round. Of course, in the 3rd round. After that, he fought Mohamed Aklif. He lost that in the 3rd round by punches. And then he fought Dequan Thompson, and he won that by punches. Then we have Mark Andres' last fight against Abu Altazar. He beat him by TKO. Oscar Pechota beat him by KO. Then
you said he beat Marcus Perez.
Who beat Marcus Perez?
The Chula. He won against Marcus Perez by decision.
Hold on. Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He won by decision in the 3rd round. Yeah.
I think you said he lost. Sorry.
Está loco. All right. So for this fight, it's gonna be a crazy fight over here. But I'm gonna go with, let's see. Well, go ahead. Let's see what you got, and then I'll give my pick afterwards.
I'm going with Mark Andre. Guy's a pretty good striker. He keeps it moving. He's definitely going to want to keep it standing. Both of them, as a matter of fact, both strikers definitely want to keep it standing. I just think Mark is a lot sharper than Del Chula, and I mean, listen, they're just gonna go. They're gonna go in the middle of the ring and just duke it out, man. That's what it's gonna be all about. They're gonna keep it standing. They're not going to the ground, and if they do go to the ground, I'd say the Chula has a little bit more of an advantage than Mark, but I doubt it very much that it's gonna go to the ground. So I'm just sticking with Mark Andres.
They're gonna stick with my Andres. All right. So let me see.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna go the same way. I'm gonna go Mark Andres. He has more of a punch output. His strike he's about the same accuracy of both sides. He does get hit a lot more.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna lean that way too. I'm gonna lean to Mark Andres.
So we got another agreement.
Yep. All right. So the following fight is going to be um Charles Jourdain versus Julian Erosa.
Anytime I hear that name, I lose money.
Yeah, Charles Jourdain comes in at a minus 167. Julian Erosa comes in at a plus 157. Both guys comes in at both as strikers. Jourdain comes in at 11-3 record with 8 KO wins and 3 subs, and he only lost by decision 3 times. Erosa comes in with a 25-9 record with 11 wins by KO, 11 wins by sub, and he had lost 5 by KO. Charles's last match against Marcos Roja, he beat him by TKO.
Yeah.
The fight before that was Joshua Kulabo, which it was a split draw. And the fight before that was Andre Fili, and he lost that fight by split decision. Julian Rosa's last fight was against Sang Woo Chao, Chu Chi, whatever. He got knocked down in the first round.
Yeah.
Then he fought Nate Landwehr, and he got hit with a flying knee in the first round. Done. And then he fought Sean Woodson. So he got it with a submission in the third round. For this match, I'm gonna go with I think Jardine. I'm gonna take Jardine for the win. I think Jardine might knock this guy out in the first round.
I definitely go for the. I agree with you on that one. The dogs. Oh yeah. Yeah, because in my eyes, I think Julian Erosa, man. I don't know, man. I lost a lot of money on him. To me, he's definitely not. Not. I don't know. I mean, to me, he's done. He's done. Charles was looking real sharp against Marcelo. I mean, he kept coming at him, kept the pressure on, and won that fight by TKO. So that's my guy right there, Charles.
Yeah, Charles. Yeah, I think Charles is a little bit more active. Like I said, he also is the younger fighter. I think it looks like he wants it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go on Charles and the same thing.
Yep.
All right. So the next match we got is Jack Shore was a Ludwig Sholayan. Jack Shore comes in at a minus 525. Sholayan comes in at a plus 450. Um, Jack Shore comes in well rounded, and I think this is his debut for Ludwig, right? Let's see, Ludwig. Yep, that's his Ludwig's debut.
Yeah.
Yep. So Shore comes in at a 14-0 record with 4 wins by KO, 8 by subs, and Ludwig comes in with a 9-1 record, 1 win by KO, 3 by subs, and 5 by decision. Um, Jack Shore's last bout was against Hunter Azul, that was a pretty tough fight. They went at it, they banged it out 3 rounds, went to split decision. Before that, he had Aaron Phillips. He beat him by rear naked choke. And before that, it was Noel Hernandez. He beat him by rear naked choke. Ludwig's last fight was, like I said, this is his debut. He was in LXF. He fought Yoma Harizaki, beat him by decision. Before that was David Iwado, and he won by TKO. I'm gonna go with Jack Shore on this one. Last fight, I was very, very high on Jack Shore, and I thought he was gonna sweep the floor with Hunter, and Hunter proved me wrong. But I hope he sweeps his floor with this guy. So I'm definitely gonna go with Jack Shore.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get some background on Ludwig. Is it? He used to be. He was a wrestler he was a national champion in Ukraine. So I mean, and usually like the fighters in Ukraine, there's a lot of boxers over there more than wrestlers. But uh, this is a little bit of feedback that I got off him. He was in Tough. He was in Tough 29. So he was a part of that. So now this is his debut. But how can you debut against Jack Shore? I mean, this guy's amazing, man. This guy's, he's got all the tools, man. All the tools. Really good on the ground. He keeps the pressure on, and to have to for this guy to have his debut against Jack Shore, he better bring his A game. I'm sticking with Jack Shore on this one. So I
Yeah.
stand in agreement.
Also, he this guy Ludwig, he fought in Bellator.
Yeah, one fight.
They had one fight and then they cut him.
Yeah. So
So that mean it really means something.
let's see.
Yeah, Jack Shore is the dude here.
Yeah, definitely.
Scared a little bit of that 525 because, like I said, I thought he was gonna wipe the floor with Hunter, and that was a great fight. All right, next fight we have coming up is Molly McCann versus J.U. Kim. Molly McCann comes in at a minus 102. Daniel Kim comes in at a minus 104. Pretty much a pick and fight. Both fighters are strikers. McCann comes in at a 10-4 with 4 wins by KO, 6 by decision. Her losses are 1 by sub and 3 by decision. Kim comes in with a 9-3 record. 2 wins by KO, 3 by subs, 4 by decision. And also she has 3 losses. And it's a little bit interesting because she also has 2 no contests. So I don't know why, they don't explain why, but she has 3 losses by decision as well. So Molly McCann has had a great background pretty much. Her last fight, she fought Lara Procopo and she lost that by decision. She lost to Talia Santos by decision. Her last win was a Diana Velbita. She won that by decision. And she beat Ariana Lipsky by decision. And the last couple of fights, she's been very, she's a tough little thing there. She goes after you and stuff like that. Kim's last fight was against Alexa Grasso. She lost that by decision. She fought Nadia Kasim. She beat her by punches to the body. And she fought Antonina Shevchenko. And she lost that match. This is gonna be very hard fight.
This is gonna be a really, really tough fight. 2 strikers, and man, I'm stuck on this one. But I mean,
yeah, it's gonna be very hard because if you see, Kim has never been subbed or KO'd. And Molly's only been subbed once. So, I don't know.
I made my mind up. I'm sticking with Kim. I'm going with her.
Yeah, stay with Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kim.
What's your reasons? What's your reasons for Kim?
I mean, to me, she's just a better striker. I mean,
well,
I'm still torn though. I mean,
yeah. So their strike lamp per minute position is about almost equal. Kim has a 4.50 and Molly has a 5.15. Everything's pretty equal on these 2 ladies. Like, it's gonna be a hard fight, but you know what? I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Kim too. I think since her last 2 losses, Molly's have been a little bit out of it, and I think that's gonna play a factor in this fight. But I'm gonna stick with Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in agreement. It's gonna be such a good fight, though, man. I mean, I wouldn't go to the bathroom on this one. Definitely wouldn't. It's gonna be a good fight.
All right, so the next fight, which is gonna be, interesting, very interesting. This fight.
Supposedly this is
This is the guy that called out Conor McGregor.
Yeah, And what Con? So he said that Connor showed up at his house one time. He didn't know if he wanted a party or fight.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
So you got Luigi Vendermini versus Patty Pimbelt. So Vendermini comes in at a plus 140. Patty comes in at a minus 143. Vendermini is pretty much they got him here as a well-rounded, and Patty they got him as an MMA, which I don't know what that means. But, all right. Vendermini comes in at a 9-2 record, 5 wins by KO, 4 by subs, 2 losses, 1 by KO, and 1 by decision. Patty comes in with a 16-3 record, 5 wins by KO, 7 by subs, 4 by decision. Our losses is 1 by sub and 2 by decision. Vendermini's last fight, he fought against Freya Zam, and he lost that by majority decision. He lost all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Then he fought Jason Ayari, and he won that by a head kick in the first round. Patty's last fight, like I said, this is his debut. He fought in Cage Warriors. He fought David Martinez, submitted him in the first round. They claimed Bolton punched him in the first, KO'd him in the first round. Lost to Saran Bach by unanimous decision, so he lost all 3. I'm gonna, you know what? In this fight, I'm gonna go with Patty because it looks like this is the guy they're trying to bring up. You know what I
This is
mean?
gonna be the new moneymaker,
Yep,
supposedly.
yep. So,
The
and
new moneymaker.
they're already put him out there and calling McGregor out and stuff like that. So this is gonna be the fighter that they're gonna try to bring up. You know, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Patty on this one.
I mean, listen, Luigi's he's a good fighter too, man. That third round against Zayam, he looked really good, man. I mean, he was sharp. He was chasing him down, striking. His striking was real good. It's just the first 2 rounds in that fight, man. He just left himself wide open a lot of times. It was just taking a lot of punishment. It's crazy. Then Patty, I mean, I watched his interview on MMA Junkie, and he said he can't see Luigi getting out of the first round with him. So, you know, he's coming here to make a statement. He wants to prove that he belongs here. So, you know, this whole Conor McGregor thing, I mean, you know, just talk. That's all it is. Just a lot of gas. But I mean, let's see, man. I kind of saw a couple of fights that that he was in, and he looked really sharp, man. So I'm sticking with Patty. So I stand in agreement with you.
Yeah, Pat. Yeah, definitely true with Patty.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next match, which is going to be
Light heavyweight. Modesta Bakusakis. Bakusakis
against who?
against Kali Roundtree.
Khalid Roundtree hasn't fought in a long time.
It's probably been about a year now.
Yeah, pretty much.
More.
Something
went
something close to that.
the last time he fought. Well, without looking, I think the last fight that I saw him was with Eric. What's his name? Eric Enders. Forget his name.
Yeah. I think it was,
But yeah, I mean, he was looking sharp. He was overseas in Thailand. He was learning Muay Thai. He was looking really sharp, man, in that fight. You know, he had the whole Muay Thai stance going with the constant, front leg tapping, and just he was a lot of really hard, strong leg kicks in that fight. And I know Eric was like he was hurting bad. I know he didn't walk for weeks after that fight, but he was looking sharp.
yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, Roundtree is sometimes he's like a lot of hit or miss, pretty much. Um, and it's I don't know. I don't know if he's back to the old Roundtree as before, but he did have a pretty much a glass jaw because he had some bad knockouts as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to look up something here before we go to the next match.
Labra, didn't he fought Labra and Russian Pacino? He lost his last two fights. Eric Enders, that's when he looked real good in that fight. I mean, then he fought Johnny Walker. I mean, his last, well, let's see, he is 1, 2, 3. So he's 2-3 in his last five. 2-3 in his last five. So that's,
Who are you talking about? Roundtree?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Roundtree last fight was a Marcin Procino, and he lost that by decision. Got KO'd by Kutalaba. He beat Eric Anders. He lost to Johnny Walker by KO in the first round. Um, I don't know if this guy's back or not. I doubt it, but
I don't know,
you
man. I mean, it's he's coming off of 2 losses, coming into this fight. I mean, he to me, he looked when he fought Eric, he looked, I mean, he looked great, like a real, real sharp fighter, man. Like I said, his move type was looking real good. If he can get back to that, to being that fighter right there, I think he's got a good chance against Modesta.
yeah, but that's like even his last fights was against Michelle. All the I don't know what's his big guy's name, and then before that was Jimmy Crute, and Jimmy Crute knocked him out in the first round.
Yeah,
Um, it's gonna be tough, but you know what? You're gonna go with Roundtree.
yeah, I'm going with Roundtree.
All right, well, so we're gonna have we're gonna go sideways on this one. I'm,
Disagreement? Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go to a Bukakis. I, yeah, I don't think Roundtree is he's still
Guys,
there.
sorry, we butcher names. I'm sorry. We
Yeah,
butcher names.
our name, we will get better in the
Yeah,
long run, but our
working.
name, this thing is bad. All right, so you're gonna get to the next fight, which is gonna be David Zawada versus Alex Moreno.
Oh, I like
David
that.
Lozada comes in at a plus 115. Alex comes in at a minus 118. Pretty much a pick and fight. Both guys are strikers. Moreno got some grappling in his arsenal. Zawada comes in at 17-6 records, 11 wins by KO, 4 by subs, 2 by decision. His losses are 2 by KO, 1 by sub. Moreno comes in at 19-7, 6 wins by KO, 6 by sub, 6 by decision, 1 disqualification. His losses are 7 with 2 by KO and 5 by decision. Um, David Zawada comes in, losing his last fight against Ramazan Emir. He lost that by decision. Then from there he fought uh Abubakar Nurmagomedov. Won that by triangle choke. And then he fought Jing Langley, lost that by KO. Then you got Alex Moreno. Last fight was against Daniel Cerrone, beat him in the first round. He fought Anthony Pettis, lost that by decision. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Alex on this one. Alex
Yeah,
Moreno.
yeah, I like that kid a lot, man. Uh, he's a really good striker, man. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but I mean, either way, he's got all the right tools, man. Take it to the ground, submit you, keep it standing. You're not going to be able to handle this guy. He looks really sharp, man. I like the way he knocked out Cerrone there in the first round. I like that fight. That was a good fight. David, when I mean the last when he fought Ramzat, I mean, Ramzat had control of the whole fight. You know, David had a couple of moments in that fight. Um, but Ramzat looked really sharp in that fight. It just I don't think he's got what it takes to beat Alex. So I'm going with Alex. I stand in agreement with you.
All right, so just gonna write what we got here. We got what, one disagreement, right?
Yeah,
The
we
whole
got
thing.
one disagreement, and that's the last one with Khalil Roundtree.
Round trip. All right, let me
Yeah.
just write this down. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go to the next match, which is gonna be Tom Aspinall versus Sergey Spivak. Um, also Tom Aspinall comes in at a minus 220. Spivak comes in at a plus 205. Both strikers. Uh, um, Tom comes in with a 10-2 record, 8 by KO, 2 by subs. He lost 1 by sub. Sergi comes in as a 13-2 with 5 by KO, 6 by subs, 2 by decision. His losses are 1 time by KO and 1 by decision. Um, Tom Aspinall's last fight was against Andre Arlovsky, beat him in the submission in the second round. Alan Boldot beat him by KO. Jake Collar beat him by KO. Then he went to Cage Warriors. That's where he was at before he came here. His last 2 fights and last 3 he won by KO. So this guy pretty much a good power puncher. But Sergi, he is also good on the ground.
Yeah.
Very good on the ground.
This
Um,
this guy this fight. Do you think this fight's gonna go to the ground?
hey, yeah,
There's
no.
there's no way this fight's gonna go to the ground,
Yeah.
man.
So Alexei Orenenko, he beat him in by decision. Jared Vandernier, he beat him by KO. And decision was against Carlo Felipe, your boy.
Oh please, don't mention that name. Every time I hear his name, I lose money.
All right. So for this match, like I said, um, I don't know who you picking. It's gonna be very interesting. This is
I'm
gonna be a
gonna
very
tell you.
hard fight as well.
You want to know who I'm picking? I'll tell you right now. Tom Aspinall. That guy's got what it takes.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's who I'm picking.
You know he don't got a gas tank though, right?
Listen, so does Sergi. You wait and see. These guys are gonna stand in the middle. Like another fight, they're gonna stand in the middle of the octagon and duke it out, man. Trust me, this ain't going to no ground, nothing, man. Don't get out of your seat. Stay right there in front of the TV. This
Hmm.
this fight ain't gonna go long.
Okay. Like I said, Tom Aspinall doesn't have cardio,
All
but
right.
I'm gonna go with Tom as well. But I think if this gets on the ground, Tom is done. Tom is done if it gets to the ground, or it closes the third round. So just watch this on live betting just in case.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Tom as well.
I'd put it. Let's see here. What is it on DraftKings? Let me see. What do we got here? He's a plus 165 right now to win first round TKO. Second round is plus 550. So wow, no money in that in the first round. But I don't think this is gonna go more than 1 round. I
Put
really
that
don't.
money on the. You think he's gonna knock him out in the first round?
I think so.
Put that money on that KO.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
so, man. First round.
All right. So let's go to main event. That's if it happens, because there's a little tweet out there that's saying that Darren Till got arrested. But like I said, I'm not sure if that's 100% true. Um, I was looking at Twitter, people saying it's fake.
That's all fake.
But
He's gonna get arrested. The night before a big fight.
hey, but that guy had a lot of. He's been arrested for stealing a car before, a taxi. You know,
No,
so
that
he
guy
does
likes
some
better very much.
he does some crazy stuff there sometimes.
He hasn't been fighting as often either. I mean, he's been like almost like once a year in the last couple of years, man.
Yeah, but he has a lot of legal issues as well. So, but yeah. So we got the fight is Derek Brunson versus Darren Till. Derek Brunson comes in at a plus 155. Darren Till comes in at a 160. Um, pretty much both guys strikers. Brunson got some wrestling in his arsenal. Brunson comes in with a 22-7 record. 12 wins by KO, 3 by sub, 7 by decision. His losses are 5 by KO and 2 by decision. Till comes in at an 18-3 with 10 wins by KO, 2 by sub, 6 by decision. His losses are 1 by KO, 1 by sub, 1 by decision. Branson's last fight was against Kevin Holland. They went for to the judges. And Brunson won that one. Before he beat Edmund Sabazian, which that was I lost a lot of money in that one.
Yeah, tell me about it. They had so much hype on that guy because he was
Ronda Rousey's
Ronda Rousey's protege.
Yep, yep. He also beat Ian Heinisch, and he brought Ian Heinisch. He beat him. So now you got Darren Till. Darren Till's last fight was against Robert Whitaker, which he lost by decision. He fought Kevin Gastelum, which he won by decision. He fought George Masvidal, which he lost by KO.
Boom.
And he also fought Taryn Woodley, which he lost by decision. Also fought Stephen Thompson. So he has a lot of big names on his record. For this match, it's gonna be, I don't know how hard it's gonna be to choose, but I like Brunson in this match.
You do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Brunson.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
all
know. I
these
mean,
leg, I think all these legal issues and stuff like that. You know, Darren Till is not there. Like he's not 100% committed, and I think Brunson is. So that's why I'm choosing Brunson. What you think?
I mean, the takedown. They're almost equal. Brunson is good at takedown defense. So is Till 82% versus 94%. But Till's accuracy is higher than Brunson. Uh, Brunson's a wrestler. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just he looked good against Big Mouth, but Big Mouth was talking so much during that fight, man. It was like an upset, man. I was really pissed when, at Big Mouth. Just because he just to me, it was like playing a game. And then he was trying to I guess he was trying to get into Brunson's head, but Brunson overcame that and was able to win the fight. Um, I'm sticking with Darren Till. I think he's going to come out, on top on this one. I think he's a better striker than Brunson. I don't think he's a better, his ground game is not as good as Brunson's. So if it does go to the ground, Brunson has the advantage. I'm going to stick with Till on this. I think he's going to come out victorious.
All right, so okay, so we gotta disagree. So you went with Till, and I went with Brunson.
There you go.
Brunson. So in this whole card, we got 2 disagreements.
2 disagreements. Five grand apiece.
$5,000. What was that? $5,000. All right, so that concludes the end of our card. We're gonna give a couple of picks over here. Like we always do for 4-pick parlay. I'll choose my picks. Let's see. I'm gonna go with um. Who should I pick? Who should I? I want you guys to win some money, so I'm trying to go with I'm gonna pick Patty on this. I'm gonna pick Bukakis, Patty. I'm gonna pick Morono, and I'm gonna go with you know what? I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm gonna go Brunson, for a 4-pick parlay.
All right. So you know me, I always love the underdogs, and I always put a little bit of something on a 4-pick parlay underdog. So definitely gonna stick with Brunson because, like I said, if it goes down to the ground, Brunson's got it. All right. Roundtree, I'm gonna stick with him. I think he's got, I think I think he's gonna come back stronger than ever. I really do. All right. So those two so far. I'm gonna stick with Kim because I think she's gonna she's a better striker to me than Molly. I mean, I'm sticking with Kim, you know, and my other one is which one call it Dolce Langambula. I mean, he's a good striker, so is Mark, but if if Dolce gets a couple of good hits off, man, and wobbles Mark, man, you never know in this game. You never know. So that's my 4-pick underdog parlay. Put a little bit of cash on that, and hopefully we can win some money this week.
Yep. So that concludes our show for tonight. Thank you for listening. Please hit the like button and comment below. Please check out FSI_DFS on Twitter. We provide DFS content for all sports. They have football coming up. They do great on football. They make you win a lot of money. So just check them out, subscribe, and get in that money train. Baseball, they've been killing it. Tennis, they've been killing it. Golf, they're killing a lot of sports. You got a lot of good people on that side. So just go ahead, check them out. Like I said, FSI_DFS on Twitter. They have subscription, they have coupons, they give you whatever you need. Great group of guys. But that concludes our show. And thank you for listening. Like I said again, please comment and press that like button. That like button will help us move the show moving forward. And keep on bringing the best content we can. We'll improve day by day and see what we can do better. But just comment below, hit that like button, subscribe too, so you can always see when we post another video. Hit that little bell icon to get the notifications. All right, so this is good night. Like we always say, let's win that money and get that change in your pocket.